In the world's largest democracy, a shadow looms large over its political landscape, the electoral bond. In essence, these bonds are a form of donation made to political parties. They were introduced with the noble intention of ensuring clean and transparent funding. However, the reality of these bonds is quite different. Instead of transparency, they've become a tool for anonymous donations, cloaking the identity of the donor and leaving the door wide open for political corruption. This has led to a surge in controversy and public outcry. Many are questioning the true purpose of these bonds. Are they really a means to a cleaner political environment, or simply a facade for unchecked corruption? Electoral bonds were introduced with promises of transparency, but they've become synonymous with opacity and corruption. This raises compelling questions about the integrity of the political process in India and the future of its democracy. The ruling party in particular seems to be reaping the lion's share of these bonds, raising serious questions about fairness and equality in the democratic process. Electoral bonds, initially introduced under the banner of transparency, have ironically morphed into a tool of secrecy and manipulation. The ruling party's disproportionate accumulation of these bonds has sparked a wave of concern and suspicion. Allegations of corruption are now rife, with investigations unveiling a disconcerting pattern of exchange between corporations and political parties. These bonds, rather than serving as an instrument of clean funding, are allegedly being used as a covert channel for corporate entities to curry favor with the ruling party. In return, these corporations seem to be receiving lucrative contracts and preferential treatment. Investigations have uncovered a troubling trend, a quid pro quo between corporations and political parties, where donations are exchanged for favors and contracts. This, unfortunately, is the stark reality of electoral bonds, a facade for political corruption in the world's largest democracy. Calls for transparency and accountability have grown louder, with organizations like the Association for Democratic Reforms leading the charge for change. These brave voices, backed by concerned citizens, have been tirelessly battling the shadows of corruption, striving to usher in an era of clean politics. They've left no stone unturned, exposing the murky dealings and challenging the status quo. But it's not just the activists. The judiciary too has played a significant role in this fight against corruption. In a landmark judgment, the Supreme Court declared the electoral bond scheme unconstitutional. This decision, a beacon of hope, is a testament to the strength of the Indian judiciary, its commitment to uphold the Constitution, and its dedication to the democratic ideals India was built on. And finally, a ray of hope. The Supreme Court's landmark decision declaring the electoral bond scheme unconstitutional, signaling a pivotal moment in India's fight against political corruption. As the sun sets on the era of electoral bonds, we hope for a new dawn of transparency, integrity, and true democracy in the heart of India.